Good morning. Good morning. This is attempt number 3 to get this started. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet or the intrawebs or all the things, but good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I did not tell you that we were having Energize Live this morning. Sometimes I do Energize Live on Friday mornings for subscribers, but I'm doing a quick one here. Subscribers will be tomorrow. Inner Circle will be tomorrow. So I just felt like we just had to have a conversation to kind of close out the week, and then I'll do my Inner Circle Live tomorrow, because I do have a question for you today, something that's been kind of on my mind that I wanted to ask you and have a conversation around. So good morning and welcome to Energize Live. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. How are you today? How are you today? I know people ask that all the time. How are you today? And I have this question for you. I just shared this on the Daily Dose of Real Talk, and I think it's an important one because we get caught up so much in all the stuff that's happening in the day, and we get caught up in what's happening in the world, and we get caught up in what's happening with the holidays and all this. My question to you this morning, and again, I did this on Daily Dose of Real Talk, so share the Daily Dose on your stories and generate this conversation within your own communities as well. My question today is, what level energy are you bringing to your day, to your week, to your month, to your life? Really, what level energy are you bringing to your life? And before we get into that, think on that for a moment, percolate on that for a moment. I gotta make some, listen. My dog, I don't know, it wasn't a full moon again last night, but there was no sleep happening. And it's all cute and well for dogs not to sleep at night. They're like babies. It's all cute and well for them not to sleep at night because they can sleep anytime they want during the day, can't they? So Sawyer was up and down and up and down and up and down last night, which meant I didn't sleep. I don't think my husband slept very well. At one point, he tried to turn on his iPad, and I'm like, absolutely not. We're not putting those rays into our brain in the middle of the night and then thinking you're going to go back to sleep. Like, absolutely not. So I don't know what was going on last night, but she wasn't sleeping. And that kind of led to this question that I was thinking about this morning, because I was also thinking about it in terms of my coaches and my coaches' businesses. What happens, I believe, so often, especially with women, especially in business, but I just think in life, and let me know what your thoughts are on this. Remember, this is interactive, so let me know what your thoughts are on this. I think what happens so often, I see this, and I'll use my business as an example because it's my story, it's what I'm familiar with, so I'll just use that. I think so often that the women on my team, on the team in general, on the Team Body team, open up their online office and expect to be motivated by what's happening in their online office. They expect that this digital situation that represents real life is the thing that's supposed to bring them energy and motivation. We attend a performance, a concert even, and we are like, all right, give it to me. Like, I need all the energy. I need all the energy. You might even show up on an Instagram Live and be like, okay, I'm showing up. Come on, JB, motivate me, motivate me, motivate me. And my question to you is, it's the same question that I would have when I taught group exercise regularly at the YMCA. You're responsible for the energy that you're bringing into the space. What energy are you bringing into any situation, into any relationship, into any day, into the life? Because, we talk about this all the time. The fact that we woke up this morning, that's a gift. What energy are we bringing to our life? What level energy? Because if you're in my business and you're opening up your online office and you're hoping to be motivated by your online office, by what's happening in this digital space, I'm going to challenge you and ask you, what energy are you bringing to that business? If you're walking into a room, if you're showing up on this Instagram Live and are like, Okay, motivate me. You don't know how many times I would hear that walking into my class when I'm teaching group fitness. Like, okay, here I am, you better motivate me. And I thought, well, what energy are you bringing to this space? Because the chances are, the energy that you bring to this space, if I also bring my energy, can you imagine how amplified the energy can be if we're both bringing it together? But are you walking into spaces, relationships, events, situations with the attitude of, all right, let's go, motivate me? I'm curious. So I need to get some more ice. And I think I saw, not to call her out or anything, but I think I saw my friend Kendra join, Kendra, we haven't talked for way too long, and that's annoying. Also, Kendra, Jesse's coming home for a little bit this morning. She's coming off the ship and coming here this morning for a little bit because she wants to see her dogs, not because she wants to see her parents, because she wants to see her dogs. And she needs to restock up on her Shakeology and things like that. But anyway, we need to get together. Okay, I need some water and some ice. Hold please. Okay, I need to top it off. So that is my question today. And I think it's a really powerful question going into the new year because, as I talk to the women on my team, and we talk about goals, and we talk about where we are right now and where we want to be in 2023, and the goals we have for our team and the goals we have individually, I do think there is this, so look at this straw, isn't it so pretty? I used it this morning, but it's not tall enough for this. I do think there is this expectation that, especially in my space where I am in this digital online, space, building a team body business, there is this expectation, well, I signed up with you, so now motivate me and tell me exactly what to do. As if we are not grown up human beings who are in charge of our own energy and our own learning and our own gratitude, if you will. And I've been thinking a lot about that because, it's such a hectic space right now in the world. There's so many additional activities with holiday activities, stuff that we want to do, stuff that gets put on our plate. There's more drama. There's family stuff. There can be more stress. And, we wake up in the morning and we learn that, someone that we thought was so positive isn't with us anymore. And we just, there's all this stuff going on, and it can feel like the world is out of control. But that is a choice. It is a choice to feel like the world is out of control. It is a choice to rely on someone else to motivate you. It is a choice to rely on someone else to teach you. It is a choice to walk into any situation and be like, okay, let's go, fill me up. But that is a choice. And I think when we do that, we miss out on the next level energy that we can create if we bring that energy ourselves. I love that thinking about it in terms of presence, but I don't even think it, because I think a little bit, I don't even know how to say your Instagram handle. I think a little bit of that, what you're saying, is confidence. And I'm not necessarily talking about confidence, although that's important too. I'm not necessarily talking about that. We all have, oh my gosh, hold please while we take a moment of silence for the awesomeness that this is this morning. Holy moly. Wow. Like some mornings, do you ever make a shake and you're like, like some days it's good, but some days it's like extraordinary. Like some days Energize is good. All days Energize is good. But some days it's like, dang, that's good. Literally, I don't understand people who aren't drinking Energize. I don't understand. It's clean. It's delicious. Like I don't understand. Okay, where was I? So I think the idea of presence is a little more related to confidence. What I'm talking about more, which is also important, very valid. but I'm talking a little bit more about just sort of overall energy and enthusiasm for life. We've all been in situations, and they can be digital situations, they can be in real life situations, where we're in spaces with other humans and we're like, what am I even doing here? How did I get in this room? And our confidence is affected 100%. So that's where that presence comes in, to remind yourself that you are worthy, you are valid, and you have every right to be in every room that you're in. You have every right to sit at every table that you're sitting at. What I'm talking about more is energy and enthusiasm, and to stop expecting someone else to motivate you, to inspire you, to teach you all the things, to be responsible for your success. I think that's part of it right there, is to stop expecting someone else to be responsible for your success and actually be a grown-up human being who takes responsibility and ownership of your life and your success, and to that end brings energy into every situation, every relationship, so that when you walk in, I don't mean you walk in carrying pom-poms like a marching band cheerleader, but I mean walking in like I am excited to be here. I am enthusiastic to be here. I am on fire for the life that I'm creating. I'm excited to create with you. I am here not just to receive, I am here to reciprocate. And I know we've talked about this in different forms recently, this idea of create versus consume, this idea of reciprocity. We've been talking about that a lot over the past couple weeks. And this is sort of another branch of that. What energy are you bringing to a situation? What energy are you bringing? Because if you are stepping into just every relationship, every event, every situation, expecting to be motivated and expecting to be filled up, what a drag you are. I said it. What a drag you are. Because you are an energy suck if that is what you are expecting every time you step into a room, every time you step into a situation, every time you step, like you and I both know the people that when they enter a space, either they enter the chat or they enter the real life, and you're like, oh boy, well, here comes the downer. Right? We know those people. Here's the thing. We don't want to be those people. My guess is if you're getting up at 6:30 a.m. to do an Instagram live, Energize Live, and coming together with the community, you don't want to be that person. And let me be your friendly neighborhood broken record to remind you that's in your control. That's in your control. Because you and I both know right now, we can think of someone right now that when they enter the chat, they enter the room, they enter the situation, we're like, Debbie Downer's here. Energy sucker is here. Like, we know those people. You can think of them right now in your head. Have you ever considered, I think about this a lot. Have you ever considered that someone might be thinking that about you? Let me take a drink. Now, we can't control what other people think about us. It's none of our business what other people think of us. And I think often we walk around our lives. We all do this. You know that I am sharing observations from my own life, lessons that I've learned from my own life. We walk around our life pointing our fingers at everybody else. We walk around our own life going, they're draining our energy, and why isn't my business working, and why isn't this happening, and why is this, and and we're walking around pointing our fingers at everybody else. And what if we actually realized, oh, hi, I'm a grown-up human being, and I'm actually in charge of my own self. And I'm in charge of my energy, and I'm in charge of my inspiration, and I'm in charge of the life that I'm creating on purpose with purpose. I am in charge. And all these other things that I'm poking my finger at, I need to turn my fingers right around on me and ask myself, what energy am I bringing to the situation? Because when we start to think of that, and we start to put our mind in that space, it's interesting how the energy in the room changes. And it's not because the energy in the room changes. It's because we changed and because we decided to be the energy that we wanted to feel. And suddenly, the room changes and the room shifts. And you are in control of that every single day. So I know that going into the holidays, there's family drama. I know that we all have, I'm going to go back and look at some of the comments. I know that we all have certain people in our lives that may drive us crazy, that may suck our energy. Lori says perhaps it's her mother-in-law. I get that. And because I have that too. So I get that. But what I have discovered is I'm really in charge of the energy I bring to that situation. And all of this can only affect me if I let it. If I let it. And, life has hard situations. I don't want to say life is hard because I think life is joyful if we choose to see it that way, but there are hard situations. There are hard seasons of life. There are terrible things that happen to people. There are horrible situations. There are challenging moments. And the thing is, everybody has them. And just because we don't see it on social media doesn't mean people aren't walking through something really, really hard. I know of stuff that's happening with my own coaches on my own team that nobody would know from the outside that they're walking through, right? And for some of them, the reason you don't know that they're walking through it is because they've chosen to be the kind of energy that they want in their life. They're not sharing the stuff that's happening, not because they're not dealing with it, but because they have chosen to make a different decision around their energy and what they're bringing to the world. And it can be easy to go, oh, well, those people, they just have it so easy, or it's just so that nothing's bad's going on with them. And I think that we've had some really powerful reminders this week that everybody has something going on. You don't know what's going on in someone else's world. And they can have something really hard going on and still choose to be the energy that they want to receive and be around in this life. So that is my question for you today. What energy are you bringing to your day, to your week, to your month, to situations, to your business, to your life? Again, going back to my own examples, my own life, my own story, because that's what I'm familiar with. I will have, women on my team will say, well, this business isn't working. This business isn't working. I'm taking a step back because this business isn't working. And I think to myself, well, first of all, are you working? Secondly, what energy are you bringing to your business? What energy are you bringing to your business? And third, is taking a step back going to make your business work even more? And again, we come back to those pointing the fingers outside. The business isn't working. My mother-in-law is hard. Bad stuff's happening in the world. Climate change. Female rights. Yes. Yes to all of that. All of that's happening. And we can still choose the energy that we want to show up with in this world. We can still choose the kind of energy that we want to bring into every situation. And I guarantee you that there is someone out there, there's someone out there who, when you walk in a space, is like, oh, energy drainer is here. For 100%. And there's also someone out there who, when you walk into space, is like, oh, thank goodness. She's here, he's here, they're here. Try to tip the scales in favor of that second one. Try to tip the scales in favor of bringing the energy that you want to your life instead of relying on or expecting it from somewhere else. What if it's you? Lori, that's such a great example. Your husband walks into chemo every other week smiling. It could be a dark place, but he refuses to let it be that for him. And as such, I would guess, because the mind and the heart and the energy and the vibe is so powerful, as such, I would imagine that whole treatment, as hard as it is so much better because of that. So let's be really cognizant about not just, I'm positive all the time. But it's not about you being positive all the time. It's about the energy you are literally bringing to relationships, to events, to situations, to other people. It's about your vibe, your enthusiasm, and your energy. It's not just, I'm positive, hee hee hee. No, it's about your energy and your vibrance for life and your vitality and your willingness to own your life, to create your life, to be responsible for your life, to get in the driver's seat of your life. It's your willingness to stop pointing fingers at other people and to take responsibility for what you can do and what you can bring, what you can manifest. That is bringing energy to life. So, what level energy are you bringing to your life today? What level energy are you sharing with the world today? How are you going to keep your mind and your perspective and your gratitude and your vibe and everything aligned? What are you bringing to the world today? Because if we all asked ourselves that question and we all said, you know what, I'm bringing freaking level 10 energy to the world today, and we did that every single day, can you imagine what a better world this would be? And here's the thing, it starts with us. So no more finger pointing. That's one thing. How about we lose that in 2022? The business doesn't work and she's mean to me and this. No. How about no more finger pointing, and we just take those fingers, point them at us, and go, you know what? It's on me today. And I'm going to bring the kind of energy that I would want to receive. I'm going to bring the kind of energy that I would want to receive into every single situation. I'm going to bring the kind of energy I would want to receive. I'm going to reciprocate. I'm going to create. And I'm going to bring the energy, and watch how your life changes. Why? Because you are changing. Happy Friday, my friends. Have a great weekend.